body out of the box, makes contact with her, or if you're out of the box, you are out.
Tracy Laycock joins the conversation. Her base umpire. Looks to be pretty cut and dry, what we saw. She's out.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Well, they're going to review it. She talked them into it. We're in the 7th inning. I don't think this is going to take too terribly long.
This will be a good angle. Is that the box to me?
Yeah. I know the chalk lines are kind of a bit mixed up this late in the game, but still look very conclusive that she was in front of the plate up and out of the box. Well, while we have a moment, let me bounce a few things off you here.
Tell me.
UCLA has not lost in the last 50 days. Have not lost since March 24th at Oregon. It has been a while. They have won 25 games in a row. So calls upheld. She's out. UCLA is going to be trailing it by at least 3 in the bottom of the 7th. Not only with that long winning streak on the line, but their chance to win the first ever Pac-12 tournament.
No. And there's something about winning the season outright and going in and expected to win. There's a different bullseye on you when you're supposed to win. And I think the underdog mentality that Utah has taken into this tournament has been really cool to see. There's this different pressure knowing that, hey, we're UCLA, we won the Pac-12 season, we didn't lose a Pac-12 series. We're supposed to win.
Nelson turns on it up to right field, but it hangs up enough. Pola to make the catch. Speaking of Pola, she's due to lead off the bottom of the 7th. Can Utah close it out? Can UCLA come back in this Pac-12 tournament title game? In the Pac-12. So yeah, they've had some comeback wins. This would be a huge one because it is the first ever Pac-12 tournament title game. And Coach I's team bounced back. They've allowed 12 hits tonight, 7 runs. 5, 6, and 7 part of the order up. Raya Lopez trying to finish things off. She's already at 118 pitches. After throwing 112 pitches in a complete game win over Washington yesterday. All right, here we go. Pola tonight, 0 for 2. She does have a walk. Live to center last time. She's had some of the better at bats, really all tournament long for UCLA. So don't let the 0 for 2 deceive you.
She's scrappy, sees all the pitches, fights like crazy. She's who you want up in this situation. Try to get something brewing here for UCLA.
Yeah, if you're the Bruins, you need base runners. I mean, hitting out of the ball out of the ballpark's fine, but you need base runners. Chopped to short. Davison fires, 1 out. A big first out of the bottom of the 7th. Mariah Lopez and the Utes defense. See what's at stake. UCLA 25 straight wins coming in. They've only lost 4 times all year. Lost once to Washington, once to Oregon, once to Cal in conference play, and once to OU in non-conference. There's a first pitch strike to Thines.
And I feel like you're seeing Utah beat some big teams here that had their numbers in Pac-12 conference play. You saw them do it with the Huskies. They won 1, lost 2 to them, ended up beating them when it mattered, and then you're seeing the same thing happen right here. Swept by UCLA. But in this tournament, a completely different team, and that's just continuing to climb the mountain as the season goes on to get better and learn and adjust. You aren't the same team you are when you take the field in February or March or April. You want to be your best version of yourself in May, and right now, this is a fuego team that I think could go toe-to-toe with any team in the country right now with the way that they're swinging it.
UCLA went to Salt Lake City at the end of April, swept the 3-game series from Utah, outscoring the Utes 24-4 in those 3 games. This time the Pac-12 tournament's on the line. Slow roller, charging, the underhand shuttle by Bellardi, and Utah. I repeat, Utah is 1 defensive out away from winning the Pac-12 tournament.
This is a team right now, Mark, that, I mean, they swept Stanford, and there's a good chance Stanford's going to be a top 8 seed, but I'm just looking at how Utah is playing right now. Not sure if the selection committee is listening in at all, but
I bet they are. This is going to make a huge impact if they pull this off.
And I would highly consider this team to go pretty high with just what they've been able to do.
Selection show tomorrow night, 7 Eastern, here on ESPN2. Don't miss it. She goes around. Rachel sits. Strike 1.
And these are the fun emotions. When you're out there, you got 2 down, you got a 3-run cushion as a pitcher. That's what you miss when you're done. Just your heart pounding a little bit, knowing how much is on the line. The fans, you're playing with your sisters. There's so much. You just need to try to calm down, enjoy it, execute the good pitch. And at times I would remember putting my hand on the ball and it shaking a little bit and having to remind myself, like, okay, take a breath, you're good, just execute the spot. Because the emotions just start to rise.
Two balls and a strike. Next pitch will be number 130 on the night from Mariah Lopez. Bruins down to their final strike. The first ever Pac-12 tournament championship belongs to Utah.
God, I can't cry up here in the booth, but I mean, this is a moment. It's what it's all about.
You are free to shed tears if the emotions take them.
This is a team that lost 2 of their best players today. They got kicked in the gut and just continued to find a way to keep fighting. Some big-time players. White stepped up for them. I mean, you look at Morris with the pinch hit home run. This is special. This is a pretty elite level group here that has just gotten better and better as the year has gone on. And I'm sitting up here pretty stoked for the Pac-12 and what's to come in the postseason. And I hope the selection committee takes a peek at Utah and potentially puts them higher up there, because I believe that this is a team that has a good chance to get to Oklahoma City. I really do.
Yeah, we'll see what this run for the Utes does on the selection show tomorrow night here on ESPN2 at 7 o'clock Eastern. We know UCLA, they didn't win the Pac-12 tournament title. They're going to be a high seed. They're going to host. There's big-time power, but what a bit of a shocker here in Tucson. Huh? Utah?
No,
Who thought it?
I can't say I was shocked, Mark. I mean it. No. We should have wrote it down on a note card and handed it to each other at the end, because I had Utah on there to win it. I did.
Well,
I'll leave it at that.
Been fun these few days.
I know, I'm going to miss you.
Danielle Laurie, our great crew, I'm Mark Neely. How about this? The Utah Utes, 2023 Pac-12 Tournament Champions. So long from Tucson.
Arby's